Hello, today I'm Michael again.
Hello.
Yeah, so what's the behavior that you're trying to change this week?
So it's similar to the last time we spoke, where, you said one solution I could have to me being, impatient when, uh, let's say my student can't understand like a concept I'm teaching. I get a little impatient, and you said, try, what is it? Um, Finding something that captivates me to keep me interested, or maybe my student interested. And it seems like that method isn't quite working out. I was just wondering if maybe like another tactic I could try and use for that.
Um, I guess uh, so let me just start off with telling you what we learned this week. So this week's topic was ingrained,
Okay.
and it's basically like your brain wants to do what's easiest for it. So whatever stresses is out the least, it's going to want to do that more, and
Okay.
it's going to want to stray away from things that like stress it out, So it's basically like if something is ingrained into you, that means you would do it like almost automatically, right? So
Right.
it's like if your mom's been telling you to sleep at 10 p.m. for like your entire life, it'll be ingrained into you, and it's like really natural for you to sleep early rather than later. Um, as for solutions to your behavior that you're trying to change, I'd say it's a little more bit more complex, but you can probably try to develop behaviors or try to get in the I don't want to say habit, but try to set specific times of the day where you would teach your student and try to do specific things, right? So let me tell you a little story from the textbook. There was another person named Michael from the story, or it's more of an anecdote. He has like a cocaine addiction, but he went to like I don't remember exactly what it was, but basically the people there, or I think they were doctors, they were showing him images of things, or it was kind of like a research trial, so they were showing him images of things, right? And after he watched those images for like a few minutes, he started feeling really he didn't feel normal. He felt like his cocaine addictions have kicked in, but he wasn't aware of that. He just feels like the urge to really um find cocaine and stuff like that, right? But the reason for that was because when the people were showing him the images, for like a split second between each image, they would flash like a picture of like cocaine and crack pipes, like very fast that the naked human eye cannot see it. However, his brain was able to recognize that and trigger it. So it's kind of like a PTSD thing, if you're following.
I see.
Um, yeah, so like that's basically an example of ingrained, but I think how you can apply ingrained to your situation is maybe um I don't know. Or I mean I could give you like a lot of examples and maybe you can think of something. I feel like it's
Sure,
kind of hard
sure.
for me to tell you to try a specific thing because I'm not sure what works best for you when you're teaching another person.
So I think or let me see if I understand your concept as well here. Is it like what you're trying to imply is like, um, maybe I should cater instead of towards myself, it should be more so towards my student, where I should make sure they're comfortable, not as stressed, and then maybe try to relate the concept they're struggling with to something they already understand fundamentally.
Um, I would say yes, but you should also try to get in the behavior of doing something consistently so that your brain will feel less stressed, right? So it's like trying new things is definitely a good thing to do, but since it's a new thing, your brain hasn't been experienced to it or exposed to it yet, right? So it's like
Right.
your brain might be thinking a little harder since it's like, oh, what if this doesn't work the way I want it to? What will I do next, right? So your
Uh,
brain's kind of stressing a bit.
I see.
But if it's like a habit, right? Like if your brain, or if it's normal to wake up at like 8 a.m., go for a jog, eat breakfast, and do some work at 10 p.m., your brain's like, oh yeah,
Mhm.
I do this every day. It's like normal. It's like, I don't even have to think about it. It's like almost automatic to me, you know. But of course, changing a behavior such as this is not an it's not as automatic as drinking water or like breathing or whatnot, right? It's like you probably have to do a little effort in thinking,
Right.
but you want to get as close to that as possible. That's the idea.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's up here, so that'll conclude the interview. Thank you.
No problem.